Hey, this is René, welcome back for another video. Today is Christmas Eve, but I still wanted to record a quick and short video because I just passed another FTMO challenge yesterday and obviously we gotta talk about it. Also, I will later in the video show you exactly what strategy I used and also explain why I'm not over the moon because I passed this challenge. But yeah, first of all, let's have a look at the facts.
This video is presented by BM Trading. Learn to code your own expert advisors. Link in the description.
So here on my PC, we can see that I passed this challenge with this login, which was a verification account before, and now it ended on the 23rd of December, which was yesterday. And if we have a look at the metrics, we can see that yesterday was a very good day in the account, very profitable day, which generated a lot of profits and then finally hit the 500 euro profit target. It was not a super stable verification phase or something, but actually that's never the case with my trading, but here you can see I just stick to the strategy consistently and I traded this since July of this year. So the verification phase alone, it took me around 5 months, I would say. And this is also to encourage you that you should not over leverage your account or something. If you just stick to your strategy and if you do have a profitable strategy, sooner or later you will get there. So you can see there was a lot of up and down. It passed the challenge, it nearly passed the challenge multiple times on the way, and then finally yesterday it passed the challenge. So let's have a look at some more of these objectives. Objectives were passed, everything was totally fine. The biggest drawdown was 3.5%, which is absolutely okay. And then here we can see also that there were quite a lot of trades. So this is by no means a gambling or high risk approach. I really do this with consistent trading. And actually, let me show you the actual account, because how do I achieve this consistent trading and these consistent trading profits? Most of the time, I'm not saying I always win. This is something nobody can guarantee. And if someone says this, then he's a liar or a scammer most likely. But this is the actual account. So you can compare the account number, of course, if you're interested. And this is the verification account. And you can see it here in the chart already. I do use my range breakout expert advisor. And this is the second account now that I pass using the range breakout expert advisor in this year. And I just traded this strategy in 2 charts. Let me show it to you in one chart here, for example, how this looks like. Today there's no trading because, as I said, the challenge is passed. But yesterday, for example, there was a setup. So you can see here I traded in GBP US dollar, which is the first chart, and every single day the automated trading program, it took the highest price and the lowest price in the range from 3 a.m. in the morning up until 11 a.m. in the morning, and then it just takes the highest and lowest price. This is the range, and then we just trade the breakout. So you can see yesterday there was no long breakout, but then this short breakout happened and the market fell down quite quickly. This is when the expert advisor makes profits. Of course, not every day is like this. Also, the market can reverse after the breakout. In this case, and in this specific account, I had the stop loss always at the other side of the range. So if it does not work out, I would lose money. Let's have a look at USD Japanese yen before we have a look at the actual settings. Here you can see also this is a nice view, because we can see if you have a really trendy day, you can make a lot of profit. Like here on the 19th of December, there was a very strong breakout. So this expert advisor was able to generate a lot of profit. And this is actually exactly why I use this strategy. I just want to trade on these days. I'm not saying every day is like this, but these trades, they come from time to time. And if you have an automated trading strategy that does the same thing every single day, of course, also on these days, it will trade and it will generate the huge profits. And that's what drives the overall profit of the strategy. I showed it to you before. It's not like you win every day, but sometimes, like the last few days, you have these very trendy days, and then you really make the performance of multiple months or even years. So yeah, in USD Japanese yen, it's pretty much the same setup. Here you can see last 3 days were all profitable. That's why it hit the profit target. And here the range is defined from 0 or from midnight up until 7:30. So in this range, we take the highest and lowest point and then trade the breakout. The stop loss is always at the other side of the range. Also, if we have a look at the actual settings now here, we can see that, let me make this a little bit bigger. We can see that, yeah, this was just the profit target. In this account, there's one important thing. I trade a fixed lot size. Because I trade this range breakout EA in different accounts, I like to modify my settings a bit, and also it's just interesting to see for me what works out. And here I trade a fixed lot size of 0.2 lots for every single trade in a 10K challenge account. And then as I said, I don't use a take profit, but I do use a stop loss. Then the range in USD Japanese yen is from 0 to 7:30, and I close all open positions at 18 or 6 p.m. So this is when I either make a profit or a loss. And then the rest here, I also use a break-even stop. If the trade goes 300 points in profit, then I move the stop loss to break-even. But that's actually all that I can explain here about the trade management. It's really that simple. Also here, this may be important. We trade a maximum of 1 buy and 1 sell trade on every single day. So every day we can trade a buy trade. If this does not work out, I also enter the sell trade. Then in GBP US dollar, let me show you the settings so you don't have to ask in the comments. I know you guys, you would ask. So here you can see it's pretty much the same. The fixed volume of 0.2. I trade from 3 to 11. And by the way, in a second, I will also show you in the FTMO metrics which of these symbols actually made all of the profits. But yeah, from 3 to 11, I create this range in GBP US dollar. I close also on 18 or 6 p.m. and then the trading stop is the same. And also it's maximum 1 buy and 1 sell. So this is it for the settings. This is what the strategy did every single day for the last month. And it just passed the challenge. So it's no freaky, fancy, high frequency trading, AI stuff. It's very simple and actual trading. So let's go back here to the metrics and let's now have a look at what strategy or which symbol actually made the cut here. So you can see here are all the days and then here we can go down here and we see most of the profits are coming first of all from buy trades, and I can tell you already that it is coming from this strong USD Japanese yen buy trend. But also we can see that actually and in fact USD Japanese yen was the driving force here to pass the challenge. So USD Japanese yen made all of the profits, even more actually, because it had to compensate the losses in GBP US dollar. So there was an overall profit of around 1,000 USD Japanese yen, and GBP US dollar lost around 500, so a net profit of 500 euro, which was enough to pass this verification phase of FTMO. Also, this is interesting. You can see every single trade was done with 0.2 lots. So this is exactly what I explained before. So yeah, I'm just waiting for FTMO to approve this verification now, and then I will set up the funded account, which then I will just trade in the background, and I will not talk about it anymore as much from this point on, because I don't want to give FTMO a reason to take this account away from me if people start to copy me. And by the way, I will not use the same strategy. I will modify it a bit so you cannot copy it. Also, some of you guys might notice that I trade this exact same strategy in multiple accounts. Some of these accounts passed the profit already, some of these didn't, and also I trade the same strategy in my live account in different symbols. And people always ask me, what are my settings for example, the range breakout expert advisor that I just talked about. And I always say it's not that easy, because I use in all of my accounts, I use different settings for the same base strategy. And this is so important. If you ask me what the best settings are, I cannot give you an answer because I don't know. If I would know the best settings, I wouldn't have to trade different settings in different accounts. I hope this makes sense, because I really want to see, or actually, I just don't know which settings are the best. All of these settings that I use, they have good results in the strategy tester, of course, otherwise I would not use it. But the strategy tester is only showing the past, and the future is always unknown. So I use a bunch of different strategies and different settings for the same strategy, actually, to just have a little bit of diversification. And it does not mean that one strategy or one setting is better than the other, or one is worse. It just means that in specific time periods or in specific market conditions, one set of inputs might work better than another set. And at this point, I cannot know which market condition we will be facing in the next month. So it's pretty obvious. I think in a ranging market, for example, it would be better to trade this range breakout EA with a break-even stop, because if the market comes back, which happens often in a ranging market, you don't lose as much. But in a very trendy market, you don't need this break-even stop. It might even take away some of your profits. So this is why it's very hard for me to give you like the best settings, and that's why I always just say I don't know. But yeah, this is it, a little update for the FTMO project. And in the end, I have to I have to talk about the last point that I teased in the beginning, why I'm not too happy about passing this challenge. And yeah, it's pretty easily explained, because this is another 10K challenge, and I passed a 10K challenge before. You can see it here on my PC. If we have a look again at my FTMO overview, currently I already have a FTMO account, which is a 10K challenge, which is again at 600 euro in profit. But of course, it is just a 10K challenge, so I cannot really make a lot of profit with this. I would love to pass one of my other verification accounts here. Like, these are the ones that really matter at this point, like the 100K challenges, and not these small 10K challenges. So I mean, of course, it's cool to pass another challenge, but with a 10K account, for me, it's not like financially not important. It would be more interesting to pass a 100K account and then see how this actually goes in a live funded account. But yeah, so far, let me give you a quick overview to end this video about my challenges. This is a challenge that I did not start yet. Then again, I have this FTMO account, which is again nicely in profit. Then I have a bunch of verifications. This one is not looking super great. I trade a bunch of strategies in this account. This one is looking better, where I also trade the range breakout expert advisor, which is funny because this one is really my best performing strategy in the FTMO projects. Here I also trade the range breakout EA with a bunch of equities or stock CFDs. And then I have another challenge that I currently stream live on YouTube, which is now 6% in profit. And yeah, this is again the one that I did not start. But so far, I'm super happy with how FTMO is going. Since they removed the 30-day rule for the challenges, I have actually a very, very high success rate with FTMO, because since this point I started, I think 8 challenges in total now. Out of these 8, I passed 2, I failed 2, and 3 are in the verification phase, and 1 is in the challenge phase. So this is a very, very good success rate, and is dramatically above the sector average. So yeah, this is it. This is the update on the FTMO account that I just passed, and I hope you have a great Christmas holiday, and I wish you all the best and good trades. Have a great time. Bye.